All right. First and foremost, I want to say, Kaho Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakadash. Right, and what I just said was all praises to the Father, in the name of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Right, and I want to give double honors to the elders, especially those elders and apostles of the GMS, man, who rule well and teach the true doctrine according to the Bible, man. And man, I gotta get into this. Yay. Yay. Right? Kanye West, man, he came out and he basically let it be known what we all know, man. The fake Jews who run the media, man, they not the real Jews, man. And I know this is really talking about us as a people who say they Jews and don't walk the walk, man. But it's more going into Esau too, or the Jewish Amalekites, right? They call themselves Ashkenazi Jews, man. But Ashkenazi is a tribe of let's see if I can find it. Right, the sons of Gomer. Right, who is that? God Japheth. So the bag is up. If they Ashkenazi Jews, man, it's a lie, man. Hey, if YouTube remove my video for anti-Semitism, man, it is what it is. Um, because I'm just bringing out the Bible, man, with facts, man. Right, and then also I want to get Revelation 2:9, man. It says, "I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." Right. Also going into Revelation 3:9, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee, man. So hey, man, there's a lot going on, man. Right? Let me get this one as well, man. Right? So like here, let me get this one as well. Just to show you three different examples of the Bible telling them, man, telling you that the people that call themselves Jews are not really Jews, man. Right? We are the real Jews, the ones who keep the faith of Yahweh Shai, ultimately, but also as a black West Indian man in America, man. Right? Or in the Americas, I should say. Right? So you gotta understand, man. Ye was right, man. Ye was right, man. The Jewish media rules everything, man. Right? But this is Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6, and it says, no, I'm going to start at verse 5. Ascalon shall see it and fear, Gaza shall see it and be very sorrowful, and Ekron, for expectation shall be ashamed, and the king shall perish from Gaza, and Ascalon shall not be inhabited, right? So all this is happening right now, man. Right? And it says, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines, man. And that's what's happening right now, man. Because ultimately, they don't inhabit the real land of Israel. They inherit part of it, which belonged to the Philistines at a point in time, right? But they don't inherit the real. They don't have the real land of Israel, man. But they call that Israel over there, man. Right? And in entirety, man, we're gonna have that land as well as parts of Africa, right? Going down and all the way throughout the Middle East and in parts of India, man, so on and so forth, man. We're gonna inherit that land and we're gonna take it back because that belongs to us, man. So ultimately, man, I'm gonna just get into this current events thing, man, because yay, we're going through some hell right now, man. Right? And the niggas, man, right? They saying let's boycott Adidas, man. What about boycott YouTube, man? What about boycott Balenciaga, man? What about boycott Twitter, man? What about boycott all that other stuff, man? Right? You can't just be for one and not be for all, man. Right? And a lot of people don't want to say boycott YouTube because YouTube, right? they removed the video of Ye in the Drink Champs interview. But ultimately, as you got to understand is YouTube did that, man. They took it down whether or not or if who took it down? Noriega. If he took it down, man, it is what it is. But YouTube have also been removing other videos, man. Right? So YouTube, that should be a part of the boycott list too, man. It was the first one to kick it off, man. Then right after that, Balenciaga, man, and the what's the bank? Hold on, let's do a quick Google search, right? So any of y'all niggas banking with Chase Bank, man, you better take your money out their bank, right? Because JP Morgan Chase is ending this relationship with rapper and designer Kanye West, who now goes by the name Ye, and his Yeezy brand. A letter from bank informing Mr. West of the decision was posted on Twitter by conservative commentators, right? So you gotta understand, man. Negroes trying to boycott that, man. You gotta take your money out the bank, man. You gotta start with YouTube, Balenciaga, the J.P. Morgan Bank. Adidas the last thing to cut, man. And until everybody as a whole support him as a whole, man, you can't really say let's stop, let's boycott this, let's boycott that. Because really, ultimately, what you have to do is boycott Jewish media, man. Right? Right? Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to find this. So Jeremiah 16:19. Oh Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit, man. So ultimately, man, you gotta understand, man, they have inherited lies, man, right? And they push this on our people that we savages, that we nothing, that we less than, right? As a whole, right? But they don't push that we kings. They don't push that we gods of this earth, man. Right? They don't tell us that, man. Right? And this is why they do that, man. I'm not trying to rant too much. I'm trying to incorporate the Bible into what is really going on, man. So it can be edifying, man. Lord's willing, man. So bear with me, right? This is Judah chapter 5, verse 20 out of the Apocrypha, right? It says, now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. Right? So you gotta understand, man. They trying to keep us down, man, so that we don't rule, man. Right? And it says if there be any in this people and they sin against their God, let us continue on. But if there be any iniquity, be no iniquity in their nations, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them and their God before them, and we become reproach before all the world. So they know if we was keeping the laws of God, the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai will fight for us, man. Right? And that goes into this real quick, man. Right? All right, it's a couple other ones too. Right, but this is what I'm going to go into first. And this shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the cursing. I'm going to read this real quick because it's a point I'm trying to get to, but I want you to read all this so that you can get it, right? It says, which I have said before thee, that thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations where the Lord thy God hath driven thee, and shall return unto the Lord thy God, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee, thou and thy children, with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and return again, and will return and gather thee from all the nations where the Lord thy God has scattered thee, man. So you got to understand when we keeping the ways of the Lord, man, then the Lord gonna return us out of this place. He's gonna bring us out of this captivity that we're going through, man. Right? Hold on, wait, it's something the Lord something specific. Okay, and you gotta understand, man, that ultimately, man, if if the Lord is if we do the ways of the truth, man, or do keep the law, statute, commandments, which is the truth, man, right? If we do that, man, then the Lord is going to ultimately fight for us, man. They don't want the Lord to come and defend us, man. That's why they want to keep us in sin by pushing the different things throughout the media, like homosexuality and the TV shows, man, or like how at a lot of schools, man, you got drag story time, whatever it's called, right? And then you have a lot of music talking about killing, stealing, right? Sleeping with your brother's wife, right? So on and so forth, man, right? And that's what they pushing on us because they know if we in sin, man, they can rule over us, man. But if we keep the laws of God, man, this is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 4 verse 28. It says, "Strive for the truth until death." So we gotta strive for the truth, and that's why I'm not gonna get into that yet. But if you strive for the truth until death, man, it says, "And the Lord shall fight for thee," man. Right, and ultimately, I was going to jump ahead a little bit, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Ultimately, man, though, the Lord is going to bring us back, man, from the dead, man. We're gonna have to die on this side, man, if we want to serve the Lord, man. Right? So, so like, yeah, bear with me. I wanna get that specific verse. Um, So this is First Corinthians 15, verse 51, right? Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep. So we're not all gonna die, right? But we should all be changing. Let me just get that in another version, right? First Corinthians, right? Bear with me. Another version, not another version, another version. And this is key right here, man. The Bible Hub, man. Blue Letter Bible too, man. It's all key. But give me 1 second. Yeah, the NLT, right? It says, "But let me reveal to you a wonderful secret. We will not all die, but we will all be transformed, man." So we're not gonna die, and I also want to just get my favorite version and see what it look like real quick. But yeah, we're not all gonna die, man. I don't even think it's in there, right? GNT, 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 GNT. Nope, it's not in there. So we ain't all gonna die, man, but we are. Some of us are gonna have to die. I ain't gonna get there just yet, but I'm gonna go this, and then I'm gonna jump to Matthew 24. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall all be changed, man. So that further proves that it's talking about not having that some of us gonna die on this side, right? And what is it? Matthew 24 verse 9, it says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake," man. So Ye is willing to die for the truth, man, but he kind of reneged a little bit, man, and that's what I was about to touch base on earlier, man. He kind of apologized, man, right? Let me just pull it up. Actually, no, I don't want to go on my Facebook, not online. I shall find it, right? All right, so this is I think this is it, right? Don't want to add, right? It says he doubled and even tripled down on several of his controversial takes, including the tweet that he would go DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community. So he apologized for that, right? Let's accept that. I just want to say, right. So you could see he kind of apologized for that. I don't want to deny that. Yeah, but you could see the video on Twitter, man. And then also he says, hurt people. I was hurt. He said Morgan wanted to know if he regretted his DEFCON tweet, and West answered absolutely not. So he didn't regret it, man. He was then asked if he was aware that his comments were racist, which a black man can't be a racist, right? Definition of racism is somebody being in a position of power and withholding somebody else from thriving, like the black community stopping a black man like they doing Ye right now. That it's very racist for them to take stuff away from him because he made so-called anti-Semitic remarks when we are the real Semites, man. We are the real Jews, man. And yeah, they are Semitic, man, because they are the seed of Shem. But that's rather here nor there. We are the real Semites because we inherited the covenant up from the Most High, man. Right. So keep on going though. And it says, I feel like I caused hurt and confusion, and I'm sorry for the families that had nothing to do with the trauma that I have been through. So not all the Jewish community have their hand in the Jewish media. That's what he basically saying. So yeah, he did kind of double back and apologize, but he did stay true to his word, man. That's why he gonna lose a lot, man. But it says, then shall you be delivered. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. So this is kind of what's going on. This is a foreshadowing, I would say, of what's going to happen to the blacks in America at a way lower scale, man. Way lower scale, man. They taking all his things away his money, man. He so called no longer a billionaire, man, but he still got millions. So that's neither here nor there, man. And also, man, when on a bigger scale, man, they're gonna take us to jail, man. They're gonna start locking us up for preaching the truth, man. This is just, I personally feel like this is just an agenda, right, to further push to get this going, man, to start being able to take us out, man. And then they're gonna take Kanye and make him the example by killing him, right, for his anti-Semitic remarks, and then they're gonna start going on our YouTube channels, are going pulling up videos, man, that they have saved that we might delete it or might got deleted off YouTube, and they're gonna start using those against the community, man, right? It says, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, man. So when you go into it, man, this whole boycott Adidas, man, you know who is boycotting Adidas first? The liberals, the left hand side, the Democrats, man, right? They started boycotting Adidas first because Ye was still a part of Adidas, man. That's why I say it's pointless for the nigga and nigga bitch, man, in America, the Hispanics and Native Americans as well, man, right? But them specifically, it's irrelevant to boycott Adidas, man, because the left is the ones that's truly supporting it, man, right? But people like who agree with Ye, we are a small community, man. It's not that large of a community that agree with Ye, and whether you agree with Ye or not, you're not gonna stop wearing Adidas because they um well, our people not gonna stop wearing Adidas because they cut Ye, man. They just look at Gucci. Look at what Gucci did, right? They had the old school racist um thing that they had on the shirt, man. Right? And they pushed that, man. And then everybody said they was gonna boycott Gucci. But you know what I see every single day? Something Gucci. Niggas don't stay true to their word, man. Right? That's why I wore Adidas today, man. Cause niggas don't stay true to their word. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna boycott Adidas. I got on Adidas shoes today, man. It's just another false god that they got putting on our bodies anyway, man. Right? Right? The Greek god Adidas, right? You don't know about that, right? Look it up, man. Right? But it's even Nike, man. Right? If you're gonna do one, you gotta do them all, right? Come on, man. But that's where the grace come in, man. Because we ignorant, man. So you gotta understand. You really truly gotta understand, man, that the powers that be, man, they trying to further this agenda, man, with Ye, man. And I really don't think they saying that Ye is getting free, man. But I really don't think deep down inside, I don't feel like he getting free. I feel like they gave him a pass to push the agenda, man, and it's working. Like it's just gonna further what's gonna happen next, man. And then little do you know, man, it's gonna be the destruction of the black man. I might touch back on this, man, because it's a lot going on with that with the whole situation, man. And more going to unfold as the days go by, man. And this is just today with Adidas dropping them, man. That people saying they're gonna boycott Adidas, but I ain't seen no boycott Balenciaga. I ain't seen no boycott YouTube. I ain't seen no boycott JP Chase Morgan Bank, right? So that's where I'm coming from. If you're gonna do one, you gotta do all, right? But niggas ain't that smart to do that, man, and they don't understand, man. It is power in the black dollar, but not everybody agree with. Yeah, you got the Christian church that feel like we all God's chosen people, man, right? So it's kind of pointless to boycott someone when it's 100,000 people in the community, and or if you want to say it's 2 million people in the community, right? 4 million, 6 million, whatever, right? That's woke up and know they Jews, or including the people outside that know we Jews and just not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. 50% of them not gonna follow follow that boycott because they don't believe that Ye is sincere, right? They don't. You like, and that's where that come from, right? Let me get this real quick. I know this is a lengthy one. I'm sorry, man, but it is what it is. Matthew 19:24, or verse 23, barely then said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. And that's why a lot of our people don't think it is sincere, probably, man. That would be the case with well, not with me, man, because I kind of believe that he went on a tangent. He coming to the fruition, coming to the fruit, man. He might make it, man. But it's always that control that you got over you, man. That just pushing that agenda, man. It's a deeper agenda behind it. And you just never know with the higher ups, man. They got that control going, man, and you never know with them, man. But yeah, man, that might be why some of our people not don't think Ye is wholehearted, man. Right? So they're not gonna support him, right? And then that leaves about what I say 6 million. Let's say it's 6 million. That leaves 3 million who probably gonna support and boycott, right? And then you gotta think too, man. Niggas don't buy Adidas; they buy Yeezys, man. For the last time a nigga bought some Adidas, man. Yeah, and then I might stand corrected because somebody said on Facebook that they in Boston buying Adidas, but outside of Boston. And then how many niggas is in Boston? But outside of Boston, right? Outside of Boston, how many people is buying the niggas is buying Adidas, man? So yeah, man, it might impact them a little bit. Yeah, they set to lose $1 billion over the next couple of years because they had that big influence, man. But they had 100% ownership over Yeezy, man. So they're gonna lose the money if you just don't support the Yeezys no more. And then what you don't get no shirts from there, you go somewhere else. Yeah, man, but that don't mean that you stop wearing their clothes, man. That's stupid. You got clothes in your closet, wear them things, man. But boycotting Adidas, niggas been boycotting Adidas since 1992, man. Niggas don't come out with the shell toes no more. Niggas don't come out with the Adidas jumpsuits unless it's like once in a blue moon. Like me, I got on one, right? But that's this the first time I wore this thing in about 3 months. Might throw some Adidas sweats on it daily, man. right? But I'm not buying no more new Adidas, man. Last time I went into Adidas, man, they didn't have nothing that I wanted because it don't appeal to me. Niggas don't like Adidas, man. So either way, a boycott is irrelevant, man. So that's I'm gonna just end it on that, man, because if you saying boycott Adidas, you basically been doing it your whole life anyway, man. It makes no sense, man. So with that, man, I want to say shalom. How about Shimmy Ashabakta? I want to also say call like how about Shimmy Ashai, Shimmy Kadash, right? And hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.